while you're here, my friend.
Right, okay.
Corey Taylor came close to a relapse as mental health hits rock bottom. Corey Taylor came close to a relapse as his mental health... I've repeated myself. The Slipknot frontman has previously battled PTSD and has opened up about why he was forced to cancel his solo North American tour this year whilst he gets his heart and mind in order. Interesting. So he basically nearly had a relapse, and that's because we reported last week that he basically cancelled his tour. So guys, I think it's extremely important that people work on their mental health. I really
100.
I work in a school as well, so I'm starting to see the effects of this addiction in terms of your phone, social media, the dopamine hits. I'm starting to see it play out in real time with younger kids and stuff like that, and mental health is becoming more, I feel like it's becoming more of an issue in recent years than it ever has been, to be honest. And I don't think that is shy of the fact that technology is also becoming quite good at keeping your attention and hitting you with these dopamine hits, and then you're left there just like, you get what I'm saying? It opens up a whole can of worms. Not saying that Corey Taylor is because he's not even from that generation, but there's the pressures of being an artist. I feel like it also has increased as well, because now, whereas before, I feel like if you're an artist like a Beyonce, like someone of his level, like Beyonce, Britney Spears, your relevancy was almost solid. You know what I mean? You were relevant regardless. You were just relevant. Now it's like artists, they're really clawing to stay afloat of relevant, so they're having to do different things, stress, what you can say, what you can't say, you get cancelled, this and that, and then chuck in some drugs, and then you've got a really really crappy situation. So
I hear that
I really do empathize with him, and I
haven't been shy to say that some of the stuff that Slipknot kind of present, like, can be, I don't think it's really good for the soul, the mind, and everything like that. They're very strong on certain imagery and certain things, and you can't be, even just to say, all right, you want to do that, you can't be like that for long periods of time. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much that you could take mentally and physically. I'm not saying that was the only thing. I'm sure who knows what he was dealing with after all of that, and so on and so on. So he's probably gone through other stuff.
100%.
Yeah. So
wife, kids,
right.
And just to touch on what you said as well about being in that sort of space for a very long time. Some people might go against it and say, no, you won't be affected by being, presenting your aggressively or into certain things. But I will go as far to say, if you get a seed and put the seed in the soil, and you take one, you got two, you put one in the light and you put one in a dark room, the one in the dark room, eventually it's not going to grow. Like, eventually that stuff will start to affect you. Do you get what I'm saying? Here's the thing, I haven't heard more than what's on my hand of Slipknot songs, and I'm excited to get into it, but just not being ignorant, I'm guessing it's some heavy stuff, topics they tackle quite often. They're singing that night in, night out, singing it, singing the same thing. Imagine singing that Korn song,
the daddy one,
every night, and people are screaming on stage, whoa, dude, and that's your big hit.
Do daddy. That will take a lot out of you, man. Bro. Mentally, physically. Oh my days.
And they want the tears as well, and the people are like, come on. Boy. Anyway, it's not a nice thought. Hopefully you get well. I keep forgetting his name. Corey Taylor, hopefully you get well. More Kanye